We are live, guys. Oh my god, you guys are already here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to YouTube Live. We are back again to talk about money so you guys can have a lot of it in your life and I can facilitate you having more money in your life. And that is the intention of today's live is to answer your money related questions, both which have been submitted and the ones that we will get live today as well. So I'll take few questions from here from the submitted ones and few questions from the live, but if you're here, just go ahead and say hello in the chat. My intention is to share whatever knowledge somebody out there is asking for answers related to money, and my job is to show up and let those answers flow to whoever's been asking about money. So hi Yogesh, hi Tina, hi Archana, how are you guys doing today? Hi Suman, hi Deepa, hi Rutuja, hi Anuradha, Komati, Aradhna, what a lovely name. Rutuja, Poonam, Netra, Harshita, Binita, Pankuri, Prabhati, Megan, Deepa, Archana, Sonam, Pratibha, Satya, Amit, Shivani, phenomenal names are like whew, rushing through. Okay, people are coming in, room is filling up. So for those who are Yavor says Dobardan, Yavor. Okay, for people who are here, we are doing a live Q&A on money again. I told you this whole month and the next whole month our topic is money, so you guys can learn how to attract it. So today we'll be taking Q&A live as well as submitted questions on money, as many as I can explain. The thing with me is I go into a coaching training thing, so I end up not I go deep in detail of every question that is asked, but the way that it's answered, it's on the answer would apply to any money related issue that you have. Okay, so whoever the question I'm answering, take notes because it's going to apply to your money situation as well. Okay, all right. Fantastic, lovely. So we have people from Czech Republic, we have people from New Jersey, USA. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I'm good. How are you guys? Okay, let's start there. What was the most beautiful part of your day today? Tell me in the chat. What was the most lovely, beautiful, joyful part of your day? And I don't want anyone to say nothing. I want you to dig until you find something really beautiful about your day. Okay? All right. As you guys start pouring that in. Okay. As you're okay, someone said I've had a power nap today. That's fantastic. I'm planning to take a power nap after this. Dancing at home, wonderful, phenomenal. Waking up, okay, wonderful. Sense of accomplishment. Had a nice lunch, a winning trade. Blessings, more blessings to you. Okay, so now that we're here, okay, a lot of people got a lot of beautiful things happen to them today. More beautiful things are going to happen to you today with more knowledge coming your way that you can practically apply. So go ahead and get your notebook and pen ready for today's session where we're going to answer your money questions. Get your notebook and pen ready. If it is ready, just type ready in the chat and we'll get started. Lovely. Okay, ready. Tina's ready. Do it simply is ready. Okay. Okay, already ready. Okay, so let's look at the first question which is submitted on our WhatsApp. I will answer it in a way that will apply to everybody. So pay attention, take notes, and then we'll go on to the live one. Okay. All right, let's jump into the first question here. Okay, so I have starred these questions, but I also answered some of these. So I'm just going to take them by random. Okay, so the first question is, what do you mean by money blockage? What do you mean? Hi, Kirti, new subscriber. She said, what do you mean by money blockage? So again, I'm going to answer it in a way that applies to everybody. So just a little heads up for those of you who came for the Sunday's Mastery of Money Energy class. I hope you have found it phenomenal. We had like the best review of any money class I've ever done. That was really good reviews. If you did not come for that, come It's happening every Sunday till the end of July. So again, this Sunday we're doing the same class live. It is not recorded, it is live. Come, so I'm going to be showing up live, 6 times this whole month to make sure you guys understand money energy. So come, my team will put the link in the description. It is free, just register, come. This time it's 3 hour class. Okay. So that's Master Your Money Energy Code. So with that, let us answer this question. What does it mean to have a money block? So this will answer every financial question you have: how to be financially free, how to overcome debt, how to feel abundant when there isn't money. So we're going to look at all of that. So money is like rain. It's raining constantly. It's raining in your economy. It's raining all over the place. It's like a radio signal. It's everywhere. Now it's in constant rain. It's constantly happening. Now our job is to go and tap into it, right? It's like the sea or the ocean. We have to take our buckets and go and fill up the water. Now people don't know how to fill up the water. But even when they find out how to fill up the water, which is what, get yourself a job, get a business, do law of attraction techniques, right? It's all the ways in which people have learned to make money. So they get these little buckets, they have a job, they have business, they have, something else going on, education, they have a degree. So these are the different buckets with which they go to fill up their water. But the bucket has a lot of holes inside. Okay. One of those holes could be, I don't really think I'm good enough for the kind of money I'm asking for. That's a big hole. Another hole is, I don't really know if it's possible for me. Another hole is, I don't like to spend money. Another hole is, I hate paying taxes. Another hole is, other people who have money or who charge money are bad or fraudulent or evil. Another hole is, luxury and richness is bad and none of these things it shouldn't even exist. All rich people should die. That's another hole. There were lots of different holes. So different people will have different holes in their bucket. Now, if you take a bucket full of holes and you go to the sea or you go to the rain of money or the sea of money, which is all around us, it's constant, it never stops. It's an energy of support. Just like sun does not stop, just like flowers don't stop, just like fruits don't stop, just like vegetables don't stop, just like soil doesn't stop, just like grass doesn't stop, just like air doesn't stop, just like life and death doesn't stop, money doesn't stop. It's part of nature. It's a natural flow. But if you go with a bucket with a bunch of holes in it, whatever money comes, it will come out also. So you will not be able to earn it enough to sustain you. You will not be able to keep it. You will not be able to grow it. You will definitely not be able to overflow with it. That is called money blocks. Now, how do we find out what money blocks we have? Because, in case you did not know, at every stage of your financial journey, so let's say you're starting at zero and then you go to 20,000 rupees a month, then you go to 50,000 rupees a month, then you go to 1 lakh a month, then you go to 10 lakhs a month, then you go to 1 crore a month, then you go to 2 crores a month or 3 crores a month, or you do what many people in our industry are doing, which is 17 crores a month, 30 crores a month. It's happening. It told you money is a rain. It's not some words I'm using. This is real life happening to real people's lives. Now, what happens is at every stage of your financial journey, you will discover that you will have new blocks that you will realize. So from 0 to 20,000, you will realize there are some blocks you have. And then you think you've cleaned those blocks, so you'll get to 0 to 50,000. Then the next set of blocks will show up. So every stage you will find some blocks or the other, and it's a self realization journey. The journey of becoming rich allows you to realize so many holes in our own buckets. So, how do we find those out? So, when you're coming this Sunday, if you came for the previous Sunday's class, you would have already figured out what those holes are because we did this 23 question quiz. If you come again on this Sunday, and we're doing this every Sunday until July 30th, we are going to do this quiz, and it's a 23 question quiz. That means it's a pretty long detail, take 20, 30, 40 minutes to go through that quiz. to find out who are these guys, these holes in your bucket, so that at next to that quiz, right after that quiz, we'll get the solution on how to plug in the holes in the bucket. So now when you go in any opportunity you're making money from, either you're a student, homemaker, there is always opportunities to make money. You'll be able to accumulate that money, grow that money, and overflow that money, because there's no blocks anymore. The holes have been solved, right? So when you come for that live class, it's free. Again, it's for you guys to find out. I don't gain anything from it. Of course, at the end of it, I will. Those of you who want to join my academy will come and join. But those of you who don't join my academy, I don't gain anything from it. All I gain is that you guys got the knowledge of what are the holes and how to put the holes, solve the holes. So this is the free classes for you. Okay, so come register. So that is how you will block the holes. Understand what is causing the holes and then flip it. Okay, create the solution, which we'll do live in class. So that answers the first question on what are money blocks. So money blocks can be anything from your attitude towards people who have money, your attitude towards a product or service that you want to buy, your attitude when the price of that product goes up, your attitude when you have to spend taxes, your attitude when you earn money, your attitude when you spend money, the attitude when you have to buy gifts for people. All of these will allow you to understand where is my energy, what are the holes in my bucket. So that we will go more deeply when you come for the live class on Sunday. Okay, now let's look at your next financial question. I will read it out from our chat here. Okay, resistance, desperation, lack feeling for money doesn't go. My money is stuck, can't divert my mind, trying a lot. That's why unable to manifest money. So let's look at that stuck money energy. My money is stuck. So how can I join my academy and where is it? So we only open certain slots to join the academy, and we do it at the end of our webinars, our live classes. So we give enough for everybody to take home, and then those who feel that no, Katka, I need to be with you, you be with me, we'll stay together for 3 months or longer. Then I give them the door open to join our academy. But you can come for that class at the end. You'll get that door to come for the academy. Okay, so let's look at stuck money. How many of your money is stuck somewhere? Either it's stuck with some people, so it's like you've given money to some people who have not returned the money, okay? Or you have invested in something that is not giving you a return, or some fund is stuck, or some rental property is not renting, or something is happening where your money is stuck. Okay, so if your money is stuck, here is what you're going to do. So pay close attention. So when your money is stuck, the first thing you will do is take your attention out of the stuck money. I'll give you an interesting story here. How many of you can relate to this question? Okay, given and not returned, your money is stuck with your parents, is stuck here, stuck there. So I'll give you a little story time. So I will answer this question and ignore the chat for a few moments because people are asking about LIF course and this course, that course. So we will not talk about courses now. We'll just answer this question about stuck money. So I'll give you a story. Many years ago, I always call. So by the way, yesterday, my brand new Audi A5 2024 model, brand new, first butts in the seats is ours. It came yesterday, and I made a full vlog, and that vlog is on YouTube. It's going live tomorrow because today I'm doing this live, and tomorrow I'm not working because tomorrow is my 32nd birthday. So I'm off desk tomorrow. That's why I'm not doing the live tomorrow, which would otherwise be the date to do the live. But the car came yesterday, and I was telling people in the vlog about how we manifested that car. It was a dream car, Audi A5, huge luxury car. And I always bifurcate my life, like pre money energy work and post money energy work. That's why my whole passion is to teach money energy to people, because everything around earning money is completely based on your money energy. So that pre-money energy time, years ago, I had a client who came to me with this thing of, Kartika, I want your coaching. This is way before I understood anything about money. My energy was so stinky around money that I was surprised if anybody paid me those days, because I was repellent of money. You learn my story when you come on Sunday for the class. So anyway, that time I said, okay, I will coach you. And he kept saying, ma'am, I'll pay you later. I'll pay you later. I promise I'll pay you later. And he never paid me later. He took many, many sessions and he ended up gaining such a huge debt to pay me that in those days I had stinky money energy. So I was very desperate to get back that money. And I would keep calling him. He would cut my calls. I would email him. He would not reply. And it just went into the state of so much negativity built inside of me because the pressure of in my head, I always call this stupidity. It's like the lack of money is just stupidity. When you don't know money energy, it's just I think it was pretty stupid, but I did not know these things at that time. So I used to think, oh, if I don't get that money back from this guy, then I'm like, there's so much pressure. I will not be able to achieve my goals. I will not be able to have the lifestyle that I want. Somehow, all my dreams depend on this guy giving me back the money. Stupidity, right? Lack of money, energy, knowledge. So then it was like one sword hanging on my head, and I did not like it. And because there was that sword hanging in my head of, oh, he has to pay me back so much money, it's causing pressure. If he doesn't give me money, then I wouldn't have enough money in my account, and all this total nonsense energy. I started blocking money. No new clients would come. I would get even more desperate to get back the money from him. Then no new sources of money would come. I'd get even more desperate to get back money from him. And I call him, and he's not picking up. Called stupidity, right? When you don't have enough knowledge on how money works, you do stuff like this. So then I decided one day that I didn't want to have the sword on my head and I'm going to let it go. So I messaged him and I said, you know what? I bless you with this money. You keep it. You do well in your life. I don't want this money back. I'm starting fresh. I'm taking the sword out of my head and I'm starting fresh. And I'm going to focus on new money, new abundance, new energy. Okay. And I'm not telling you to let go of your money. I just told this guy that, you keep it. I don't want it. Then I started focusing on fresh sources. So I acted like it was my first day on planet Earth. I am starting all over from scratch and I started focusing on new money energy. New money energy is when you're focused on this sun or this ocean of money in front of you, and you're just your only connection between you and the divine and the money. You're not worried about which source it is from, who it's stuck with. You don't care. All you're thinking about is divine. Thank you so much for this amazing flood of money in my life. All this brand spanking new money is coming to my life from brand spanking new sources. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So I just focused on just my connection between me, the divine, and the money. I didn't care about anything else. I just tuned all that off. So as I started focusing on new abundance, new energy, new money started coming in. But because I wasn't so interested in getting it from all the stuck sources, I was more interested in just tapping into that universe of money in front of me. Stuck, all the stuck sources where people had blocked. Of course, I told that guy to keep the money, so I didn't tell him to give it back. I said, you keep it. But all the other places where my money was stuck, it started coming in. And no need to tell you that I went from little bit money to a lot of money. And when money comes in your life, when you understand how to tune into abundance, it will come like when the rain. It'll come like a torrential storm and you wouldn't know what to do with all that money, because it's just energy. It's like rain. It is simply energy. You just need to tap into it. The difference between me and Jeff Bezos is that Jeff Bezos is tall, I'm not tall. Jeff Bezos is a white male, I'm not a white male. Jeff Bezos is bald, I'm not bald. Jeff Bezos has ideas, I don't have ideas. Jeff Bezos has a business, I don't have a business. That's your story. But anybody at any stage, anywhere, whether you're a homemaker or whether you're a business tycoon, you will make money today if that is your decision, if your energy is aligned to abundance. So, whenever you're talking about money, energy being stuck, drop where it's stuck. Focus completely on new energy, new money coming in. Right now, new money is coming into your life from new sources. You don't need to know what those sources are. You just appreciate it. Divine. I appreciate the flow of financial blessings in my life. I appreciate all the blessings that are coming now. It is in my life now. It is in my life right now. I open my heart. It is pouring in. I appreciate. And that's your focus. And you're not running behind killing some relative to get your property. You will start attracting a lot of abundance from all forms. It will come like one torrential storm. That is how you unblock money. Was that valuable answer? If it was valuable, just type valuable. Okay? Just type valuable. You don't let it's not just you let go of those sources of stuck money. You focus on so much new abundance. I am telling you, and I promise I can write this with my blood, that you can earn money today, this moment, if your energy was completely aligned to money. But your energy is not aligned to money, that's why you're in debt. How do I know your money is not aligned to your energy is not aligned to money? Is because look at your vibration, look at your emotion. I am tired. It's been 4 years already. I tried. I did. What is this energy? Is this the energy of ease and blessings and joy? It's not. It's the energy of I'm tired. I tried. I'm blocked. I'm in debt. Yeah, I acknowledge that, but that's the shadow. It's not the truth. It's just the shadow of the thoughts that I've been thinking about. So in this moment, I always have a choice: red pill or blue pill. I can either decide to get upset of how many years it's been, or I can start my life from fresh again and retry reconnecting with love to money. And it's in the code, right? When you study this class, when you're coming on Sunday, hopefully you guys are coming on Sunday. If you're coming on Sunday, just type registered, go register for the class. It's on Sunday and we're doing it every Sunday. So it just gets deep inside everybody's brain. It's just about money energy, how to tap into the money energies in that class, and the code. So the code, the first part of that code itself will give you that strong foundation in having that money and being opposite of debt. The second part of that code will throw debt out of your reality, because we're teaching you how to go far beyond debt. That is the second part of that code. The third part of that code is that you're going to learn in the free class is going to drop all the negative thoughts, emotions, resistances, pain, suffering, self-esteem issues, all the unhealed aspects of your journey. That is going to get healed in the third part of the code. And the fourth part of the code is going to make things so easy and effortless, because it's nature. Just like you look outside the window and you see all these leaves are growing effortlessly on these trees. Of course some are shedding, but have you seen so much more leaves are coming? That is called abundance in this universe. That is what you're going to learn in that code. If I piqued your interest, study the code. That is all you need to know. I always say, I like I said, I bifurcate my life between before money energy work. You will know my story and what kind of failures I used to have with money, and after money energy. It's not just my story. We have thousands of success stories in the academy, but it's not like it applies to some people and it doesn't apply to others. Money energy applies to everybody. So go study it, register. Okay. I really hope you are doing this for yourself and your life by registering and learning the code. That is enough. Nothing more is needed. Okay. All right. So, okay, Megan says she's registered. Who else is registered? Okay, Shiri says she's coming on Sunday. Good. Get your friends, family, brother, sister, auntie, everybody to come and study this code. Okay, Rujita is registered. Lotto ST is registered. Come for the class. All right, let's take the next question from our submitted questions. Okay. Next question is how one can be in high vibes in times of his or her very one-sided, stuck, or trying or challenging situation. So how can you be in high vibes when you're in a challenging situation? So let that be our final question for today. In my astro prediction, I will not have enough money. Then how it works? Yeah, you know how it works? By you defying your astro prediction. Are you going to defy your astro prediction, or does astro prediction is astro prediction more stronger than your own intentions over your and your own willpower? It's really interesting. The year that I started making tremendous amounts of money, far more than anybody in my family, far more than anybody I knew had made. That beginning of the year, I was told that I would not astro prediction that I would not have a good year financially. But that was the year I smashed all throughout my financial goals and my income levels. And I have so many of my students are doing this constantly. It's like in our academy, it's a fun thing when you go to an astro prediction and you get one prediction and then you smash through it, and then you go back. I've seen people do this in academy to astrologers, to doctors. When doctors said something was not possible, they go back and they show doctors what was possible. Who has the power? Who has taught you that you are that powerless? Who has taught you that you're nothing other than God itself? Who has taught you all these ideas? See, holes in your bucket. Holes in your bucket. Astro prediction, one more hole in your bucket. Okay, so I know we're deeply conditioned with all kinds of ideas, which you need to realize that you are the creator. Okay, so the question was how to stay in high vibes when you're going through a challenging situation. So let's answer that, and hopefully some people here will find that of value. So challenging situations are like they come and go. They're part of life. They're part of your evolution. If you did not have challenges, you would not evolve. For example, if I didn't have really stinky money energy, I wouldn't have studied about money energy and I wouldn't have been able to achieve what I have achieved with money energy. So, challenges therefore are good. If I hadn't gone through anxiety disorder and not have gone through my depression and suicidal phase, I wouldn't have come across mindfulness and I wouldn't have experienced all the beauty and wonder of life if I hadn't learned mindfulness, right? If I hadn't gone through anxiety disorders and learned mindfulness, we never would have had LIF course, and LIF course would never have existed and created all the results that LIF course created, or the money energy course created. So every challenge has a purpose, but there are 5 things you should know about challenges. Number one, the world is a reflection of your wounds. Okay, world is a reflection of your wounds. That means when you have this feeling of I'm powerless, I'm not good enough, will they like me, will they not like me, uh, astro prediction is stronger than I am, when you have such wounding inside of you, your life becomes challenging. So if you, when life gets challenging, a bumpy outside, go switch off your laptop, go lie down on your bed, put your headphones on, put on meditation music, relax your whole body, breathe through all that panic, that fear, that anxiety, that all that stuff, let it come out and come to a place of stillness. When you're in stillness, you can then, red pill or blue pill, you can always choose to create something new by connecting, going back to that code which you'll learn on Sunday. You'll connect back to that money energy, and then you'll see new results coming up. There's a momentum that is built of all the previous negative thoughts you've had, and that's what's created this challenge. That brings me to the second part. Okay, the current challenge is just the shadow, it's just part of the momentum of your previous thinking, your childhood programming, what you've learned in school, college, movies, all these things, right? I'm lucky, I'm unlucky, I'm this, I'm that, all the holes in your bucket. So knowing that it's just the shadow will always give you that choice. What do I want to create today? But here is one part that many people don't realize. Most people love pain and love suffering, but also hate pain and hate suffering. So they have a love and hate relationship with pain and suffering. So they want to get rid of the pain and suffering, but they're also holding on to it because it gives them some sort of value, some sort of entertainment, something. So I could, like, for example, money and health, they're two easiest things to attract. Answers are so simple. It'll be given to you in a silver platter, but you'll still not do it because a part of you is identified with the joy of suffering. So when you go and understand that the challenge is just the shadow, you need to make a decision whether you want to suffer that shadow or you want to just stay mindful throughout that shadow. Which brings me to the third part of challenges. If you can drop your judgment and resistance to any situation, that situation will pass. It's like if you it's like the story I talk about in our LIF course and mindfulness course, where there's a bunch of kids in a classroom, and the teacher comes and tells them, here is a bunch of knots, lots and lots of knots. The person who can unknot all of these knots will be the winner of this game. So everybody immediately goes and tries to unknot, and it becomes a bigger knot, and it becomes a bigger knot, and nobody is able to unknot those knots. So while all this drama is going on, one kid is sitting in the back of the class just watching what is happening. He's just watching, not reacting, he's just watching. So then the teacher asks that kid, do you want to try unknotting this? And the kid says, okay. So he comes to this whole knotted mess and he looks at it. For a few moments, he just looks at it. He doesn't react, he doesn't immediately jump, he doesn't make meaning, he doesn't give up, he just watches. He looks. And after a few seconds of just looking, mindful observation, he was able to unknot the problem. So, mindfulness is the easiest way to keep your vibration in a very pure and peaceful state through any challenge. Because challenges serve us because they make us learn things. Challenges are the shadow of our previous thinking. Challenges are a reflection of our own wounding. So go within and heal yourself. Fourth, stay mindful through the challenges because it's just the shadow. It's red pill, blue pill. You choose which pill you want. So because it's just the shadow, it'll become easier to come out of it. If you look at reality as the reality, it's real, it's not. It's just the shadow of the momentum of your previous thinking. Then if you keep reacting to the current situation, judging it, resisting it, not being super mindful towards it, what happens? Law of attraction will work on that judgment and that resistance and make it happen again and again. So the challenges never end. Then you will be in the position of the person who said it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years of judgment resistance, judgment resistance, judgment resistance. When you judge and resist the current shadow, it'll stay because what you resist will persist. But if you don't judge and resist and see it as just a passing wave in your storybook, it will pass a lot faster. To see it as a passing wave, you have to go within and observe the pain, do your healing. If you have to do inner child healing, do inner child healing. If you have to do ho'oponopono, do ho'oponopono. But all mindfulness, whichever form of healing, but heal the pain. Don't suppress it, it'll come up in some other form. Don't be this positive mindset only kind of person, suppress the pain and only go towards high vibes. The best way to ruin your life is to do that because you cannot avoid human emotions. Some people don't cannot feel the human emotions, that's fine, but some of us deeply feel it and we cannot suppress what we feel. We can acknowledge it and feel through it and come to a high vibration. Heal. Okay, form of healing. Okay, so how many of you found that helpful, how to stay in a high vibration through any challenge? If it was helpful, just type valuable. LIF course. What is LIF? LIF is Living in Freedom, which is our mindfulness course. We have thousands of students. It used to be live, it is no longer live, and it's not being publicly offered currently. But I mean, replays are being publicly offered, but I'm not doing any launches for it. We are planning to do a live batch of it after our 90-day abundance program. Okay, all right. Are you a Malayali? Yes, I am. I am. By namesake, though, don't ask me to speak it. All right. Okay, so with that, I am hoping my intention was that I would help somebody here get the answers on how to tune into money and how to drop your resistance. Again, we are having a Master Your Money Energy class, the money energy class with the code, which I've not taught in public. We've done this class on Sunday. It was phenomenal. We had a house full. By the way, those of you who tried to come and you couldn't enter because the house is full, we had 2,000 people in the class. It's going to happen again this Sunday also. So make sure you come this Sunday. Come 10 minutes early to secure your spot. Every Sunday, expect a house full. Expect 2,000 people to be in the room because that many people are in the room. Drops if your internet drops, you will end up getting kicked out by the system and then you'll have to wait for the next class. So come 10 minutes early, make sure your internet is fine so you don't pull out. If you drop, then don't worry, the class is happening again the Sunday after. Okay, so until July 30th, we're going to keep doing this class to make sure that everybody knows what the code is and everybody knows what their blocks are and everyone can fill the leaks. Okay, so come. It's called Master Your Money Energy Code, and it's a 3 hour class. It's starting at 6 o'clock, and it is ending at 9 Indian Standard Time. Last time it was 7 to 9, but we ended up rushing a lot. So to make sure we're not rushing, we made it into a 3 hour class. Okay. It's not on Zoom, it's on Webinar Jam. You have to register. You'll get a link on Webinar Jam. It is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Replay is available for 24 hours. If your replay expires, come for the next class, which when we're doing it again on the next Sunday as well. Okay. So with that, I love you. I hope this was a value. Please take it. Please practice it. It's just an energetic shift. The only gap between you and what you want is your belief system. All the holes in your bucket, stick those holes so you can have plenty of what you want and overflow that so you can give that to others as well. I love you and I look forward to seeing you in class. And of course, we'll do this live stream again next week as well. I'll tell you which date. See you guys. Bye.